sure the video is in the right position. So if somebody can let me know as we get going. And guess what's in the basket today? We're going to do more sewing. More sewing, more sewing. I know there was 3 of you guys waiting there. Hello. Happy first Monday of lives. I told you I was going to try to get something a little more consistent, and my Mondays opened up magically. So every Monday opened up, which is just unheard of for me. So I'm 51 years old now, and I work very part-time, which I'm so grateful for. I'm bringing you guys up on my television screen as well, so I can see the comments. Let's see if I can skip it. Connecting to live chat. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so let's see if you guys come up. Lost your voice. Is it back? And the screen is off. Lost my voice. The screen is off. Oh, can we? Gonna have to turn the camera. Sorry, guys. It's not working here today. How can we turn this? Let me put you down for a second, and I gotta turn the... Oh, it's always a problem. Now you are echoing. Well, I can't help it. I cannot help it right this second. Probably because I'm standing too close to the to the phone here. Okay. Now we should have it. Everything is off. It's Monday. Is that a little better for you guys? Let's get going. Good afternoon. Okay, is that a little bit better? Can everybody see me? Not really. Everything is off today. The orientation is off. Should be sideways. Everything is off. Pulled you guys back a little bit so you can see me, hopefully. We'll turn it this way a little bit. Hi, Heather. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. So the in front of you is the members only giveaway. You still can't see me. Hi, Linda. I've got the orientation off for the video today. We're going to do it up and down, apparently. It didn't click over when I went live. And unless I restart the whole entire thing, it is not going to work. Is it echoing for everyone? Just asking. Does everybody have an echo in there? Because I know that can be annoying. But I think it's Julia. If it's still, sorry, echoing just for you, you might have to leave the live stream and then come back on. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Just in case that's happening, we can't. I can't fix it from my end at this point. So it is what it is. So maybe end the live stream and then just come back on, and it might just be something on your device there that's unhappy with what we're doing. Hi, Susie. Oh, yes, we're making a rug today. Okay, this is the fun rug. Oh my gosh, this is like a 70s fabric. It's so fun. I made this one before, and I had a few baskets of rugs that I had sewn all the tubes and stuff for, and then just never got back to sewing them round and round. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to catch up on some of this sewing while I do some of the lives and tell you guys stories, and we're going to have a chat. Now everything is perfect. Oh, that's wonderful. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're glad to have you here. Okay, so if you don't know what these are called jelly roll rugs. I've already sewn the tube. If you need the tube instructions, like the actual step-by-step, every single thing instructions, go watch the main video on my channel, which is the jelly roll rug. Or I did a live a couple of weeks ago where I used fabric I'll show you guys. I used fabric from Connecting Threads, which was this Jolie Maison, and that was on a live. And when we did it, I was super close up, like down in the business of everything here. Okay, so we're going to get it started. And I'm going to tell you stories as we go because, yes, I was here on Friday, but already some things have changed. So, welcome. Okay, so the first thing I do with my rugs is I have the first color of my tube. And the tube is 100% quilt cotton sewn around this Pellon. One day, I hope they sponsor me, but they don't sponsor me. I just tell you the best products that I use. So this is available on Amazon. I should have put my Amazon link in for you guys. It doesn't really matter. It's available on Amazon. I'll put my link in after the video has been finished up. And this is Jelly Roll batting strips, 2 rolls, 2.5 inches at 25 yards. This is 100% cotton fleece with scrim. And somebody was nice enough to tell me how scrim is made because I didn't know. So somebody emailed me and said, oh, by the way, this is it. So basically the scrim is a netting around the cotton strip, and that helps everything hold it together. So this is the best that I found to use. And I only recommend the best things for you guys as well, because then if you want to make these things for yourselves, you're not crying like I was when I first started. Okay, so my first strip ends here is where the diagonal is. So I just fold everything into thirds. I make sure my fold of the tube is always to my left. So where it starts is to my left, and where it's feeding in is to my left. And then the nice rounded edge is to the right-hand side. And I'm using my FAF Quilt Ambition 635. I did put a link in the video description for sewing machines from Sewing Machine Plus. This one is on sale. I absolutely love it. And they have a whole bunch of machines on sale right now, and you can get them on with payment plans too. The link is in the video description. And if you shop through a link, I do earn commissions. So thank you for doing that. But I bought this one not knowing that Sewing Machines Plus sold it too. And it's amazing. I love it. I'm like so glad I got this machine. It has a really nice wide zigzag, and it works super well. So I'm going to put it on my, I preset a zigzag to the widest length that, or widest zigzag that I could do. And that way it doesn't miss the fold on the bottom as we're going through. So we're going to do it like that. I always zigzag back first at the beginning of the rug and then forward. And that way you don't get huge chunks of the zigzag as we're going, because, you know, nobody wants chunky zigzag. So I think this one is a 40 strip rug. It has been in the basket since before Christmas. I'm a little bit behind with my sewing. All right. Things that are on sale. Yeah, let's start with that. Things that are on sale today. I was out for a little bit of a meeting this morning. I think I'm wearing out my Singer Heavy Duty, and it's not that old. Oh, Heather, don't use metal bobbins in it. Did you know that? Don't use metal bobbins in it. You should be able to sew like many tubes of rugs on that Singer. Have you tried cleaning it out and everything properly? Otherwise, you know, upgrade to a machine. Sewing Machines Plus is the brand, like this, the place that I'm working with right now. They have all kinds of machines there and payment plans, which is really good if you're starting a small business. You can get the best equipment that you can afford. Don't overstretch yourself. I'm not advocating for that. But even I've done that, where it's like, okay, you know, this much money is coming in per month, and I'm going to get the next piece of equipment that will get me to the next level. No plastic. No plastic bobbins in machines, guys. Even though they sell them on Amazon, they can screw up your mechanism in your machine. So please don't use plastic bobbins. They sell them on Amazon because people are buying them and they're lying to you and telling you that they can work in every machine. But when you actually chat GPT the brand of your machine and ask it if you can use metal bobbins in it, every single machine I own was a no, a hard no. Don't do it. So one of my viewers was nice enough to tell me that because, of course, I bought them too, right? They're on Amazon. Why wouldn't you buy them? And turns out they can bugger up your machine. So please don't do that. Okay, so I always tell you guys the good stuff. I don't care if it doesn't benefit me. I always tell you guys the good stuff. So I put my Connecting Threads link in the video description for you right now, but don't use my code. They currently have a different code on the top of their screen, which will get you 25% off. And my code only gets you 15% off of fabric. So that beautiful, I should pull that rug out and show you guys because it's so amazing. I'll show you the Jolie Maison rug. I did, just watch me as I bump my camera here. I did two of them, two different colors. There's Whitley Court and Jolie Maison. So this red one, you see it there, that's Jolie Maison. That's their newest collection. So that'll be on sale at 25% off. And it was already not that expensive to begin with. So you can buy jelly rolls, sorry. And you can also buy kits and fabric by the meter and all kinds of stuff in that color. And then I also did this one, which was Whitney Court. And I believe I have some meter fabric or yardage fabric for this. I don't think they have it in the 40 strip jelly roll rug style anymore, but that new fabric. So that is, I'm going to squeeze past my camera here again, 25% off. So if you go to the video description, click on my link, and I get a small commission for that. But don't use my code. I didn't even share my code in this video because you'll get a better deal with their code at the top of their screen. So please don't use my code. I want you guys to get the best, the absolute best. It is American. And are you from Canada? Because they ship to Canada. They have a minimum order, and it's really low for free shipping to Canada. So I order from them all the time. Their fabric is fantastic. And they are American. Comes from the United States. So don't be shy if you're from Canada. Their stuff comes super quick. I personally have not been hit with duty or anything like that, like incoming to Canada. So, you know, like you always take a risk if you're ordering from the States that you might have to pay duty as it comes into Canada. But so far, I haven't been hit with anything. So, and write my code down if you're ever shopping again. You know, save the link if you could, because if you shop through a link, I get paid, which is awesome. My regular code is the letter A, C, T, then my business name, Home Stitchery Decor, and then CAN. And if you're shopping at another time, that gets you 15% off, even if the fabric's on sale. But you can only use one code when you're shopping. And right now, the code they have on their site is better than anything I can give you guys. So, yeah, like who doesn't want to get stuff on sale? Like, and yes, I'm an influencer and stuff like that, but I want the people that view my channel to get the best stuff possible. That's as simple as it is. So another thing that's happened this last week is I did open up US orders on all my products again. And the shipping is really high because you pay just almost as much for shipping as you do for the tariffs coming into the United States. So I went back onto my website and I literally just upped my shipping costs to cover the tariffs as they come in, because somebody's got to pay them, and unfortunately that's what the governments have decided they're going to do to people right now, which is kind of sucky, but also true. Where is my seam ripper? My thread is off here. And so the shipping is high, but it is available. And then I got, I'm going to have to manually do this here. I don't know where my seam ripper is. What? I did get an order on the weekend. So thank you for whoever ordered. If you're watching the channel right now, they ordered 3 tea towels and a dish drying mat. And I'll have that off to you tomorrow. I'm not, I had a meeting today, but I can't leave the house this afternoon because I've just got too much stuff going on. So that will get shipped off tomorrow. And my thread is off here. So I don't know what I did. Got it stuck somehow. So I just can't find my seam ripper. So I'm just very delicately doing this with my Westcott scissors. So I am Canadian. My products ship all over Canada as well. And yeah, we're almost neighbors. They probably live. I know everybody thinks like, oh, you're from Canada. Do you know Dave? Like, yes, for sure. I know Dave. Oh, funny. But yeah, my products do ship all over Canada. So Canada and the United States is open now. Yay! We got back into the United States. And if you guys want to pay the shipping for it, I mean, who am I to stop you? So my shipping charges include the tariffs because they have to be paid on my end up front. In fact, it's such a pain in the butt. You have to go onto an app. You have to do all these declarations before you can even take anything to the post office. And then you have to prepay the tariffs separate from the shipping on your credit card, because that's pretty much the only way that they can do it. And then they figure out how much the weight and the size of the packages and all that kind of stuff. And then you pay separately for the shipping at whatever shipping provider you choose to do. So I didn't foresee the tariff charges going anywhere, because they've been in place for quite a while now. And it just seems like that's just going to be the way it is. So now, I don't want to lose out on those sales. So I just needed to find a workaround. And basically, if somebody's willing to pay the price for it, they do have access to my stuff now. Yeah, everybody knows Dave. Everybody knows Dave. Okay, so what did we cover so far? We covered Connecting Threads is having a good sale, and shipping to the United States is back on. All right, I don't want to talk too fast because this rug's going to take a while. So basically, we've got this on a wide zigzag. The Jelly Roll rugs are made with 100% quilt cotton, Pellon batting, and I'm not happy with this thread. I might have to change it. They're washable, they're reversible, they're for sale on my website. I typically make them 40, they're about 41 inches by the time they're done. The biggest ones I do are 40 strips. Then I do them in 30 strips, and I do them in 20 strips as well. Okay, let's check out what's going on with my thread here. Hello, Rita. Rita has been missing the lives and typing on the comments after the lives are done. Dang it, I missed another live. Dang it, I missed another live. It was almost getting comical, Rita, that you couldn't get here. So welcome. I'm glad you're back. Some of you may notice if you're watching the channel for the first time here, that there's a whole bunch of people that have icons by their names. Those are the channel members. And channel members pay $2 a month to be here. They get early access to some of my content. They get different discounts on my digital products. And as of today, I don't know who I saw it. Hi, Karen. Welcome. This is just not working. It's like the thread is getting caught on it's terrible. getting caught on, like, you know, underneath here. Like, why would it do that? Who saw the first members only live, or sorry, members only Motivation Mondays video that I put out this morning for you guys? I actually taped it last week, edited it, and then put it out, oh gosh, like an hour and a half ago. Did anybody see it yet? I'm curious. You did, and you loved it. Yay. Part of the point of being here and having a membership is for the members to have, you know, access to some different content, right? And so, you know, Christmas was busy for me, and then I came home from holidays and I was sick as a dog. And I thought, what am I going to do to, you know, to benefit the paying members of this channel that's just a little bit more access to things than what I give everybody else. And so I thought, well, a lot of people are trying to learn how to do this on their own. And I think it would be fun to have like some motivation from, you know, somebody that's ahead of you that can, you know, kind of break it down, how to go about, you know, getting yourself to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. And because it's members only, of course, some of you guys have been here for a while and, you know, you're getting to know each other pretty good. And so I thought it would be a fun place for us to connect on those videos and then be able to cheer each other on, right? Because what's the point of doing it if you're doing it on your own? It's no fun. It's lonely. And, you know, we don't need to do that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to adjust this somehow because it's like the thread is getting caught on the bottom, pulling up on the bottom of, I wish I could show you a picture of it, but it's really quite annoying. This is what's happening. You see this edge here isn't quite big enough on that plastic thing. So when the thread is coming off the spool, it's, excuse me, my stomach going, it's catching on the bottom. Whereas this thread has a much wider bobbin or wider bottom on it, and the thread doesn't catch as it's coming off the spool. So does anybody have any suggestions for me? Because, you know, other than punching it in the face, I don't know what to do with this thread. Do I have another? And when I was sewing with this thread last week, it was fine because it was half off the bottom of the spool. It's like it's too thin. Turn it upside down. Karen. Thank you, Karen. Oh, goodness. This is why you have some friends. Turn it upside down. Let's see if that works. Now, do you have personal experience with this? Let's see if Karen's trick works. I'm going to trust the process here. And if it does, then we'll be able to share it later. We'll be like, hey, you guys, this is what you do. When this happens, do this. When this happens, do that. Get a friend. Get a friend, get a friend. Okay. Yeah, so members only, Motivation Mondays. I put the first video out today. And the second video is already taped. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to put, I don't want to give you guys any spoilers. I want you to show up and participate in the channel. You're paying for the membership, so you might as well get something extra out of it. Why the heck not? And hi, Muku. Did I say that right? Hello, welcome to the channel. It's Jolene here with Home Stitchery Decor, and we are sewing a Jelly Roll rug today and having a little chat about all kinds of things sewing that I know for a fact today. Okay, so another fact that I know is that the AccuQuilt Studio die is currently sold out. Studio cutting machine is currently sold out. I don't know why, but it's sold out. But the other cutting machines are on sale, and they are having a like spring clearance thing where it's 77% off some of their dies. So I put the link in the video description for you guys because I'm an affiliate for them. So if you click on my links, that's how I get paid, plus the membership. But the membership basically goes into the prize pool here, which will show you this huge members only pile is getting bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. So in a few minutes, we'll go through the members only prize. So while I was going through the AccuQuilt site this morning, I got it in my head of like, I'm always advocating for how to, this isn't working either. Look what's happened. Can you see what's happened here? It's all bunched up on the bottom. So I'm going to have to change the color, and then I'll figure that one out later because nobody wants to watch that go wrong here for an hour. That would be boring. Boring, but I do have some other beige thread, so we'll just switch it out here. I'm just going to take it back to where it started screwing up again, and I'll rethread the machine with the different beige thread here. And I'll figure this one out later. But yeah, that's not going to work, right? Not going to work. Yeah, you spoke too soon, Heather. Sorry. Want. I don't know what I'll do. Like, take half the spool off. Don't be sorry. This is how we learn. If it worked, it would have been wonderful. But here we've got another beige thread. I've always got beige thread hanging out in this studio here. So anyway, I was going through like the AccuQuilt site and thinking to myself, I'm always telling you guys, make repeat products. And then I saw this, a couple of the dies that are on sale for 77% off. And I thought, those would make perfect little pot holders. So try not to get stuck in your head about, the products that you can make. You need to make repeatable products if you're going to sell this stuff. And I always say, not only do you need to make repeatable products, but you need to make mix and match products, right? So I have a kitchen line. Anybody can do this. I can't sell it to everybody. So, have at her, right? Like, figure it out. But some of those dies, I was like, these things would make such cute little pot holders if you had the die that cut out the fabric and you've got basically a patchwork pot holder, and then, do on trend things. So then I was thinking, okay, well, am I right? Because, I could totally be wrong. But then when you go and look on, what's being searched, like all kinds of homesteading, pioneer trend stuff is selling like hotcakes. It's all over TikTok. It's all over Instagram. It's all over Facebook. It's all over Pinterest. About all these people like getting back to their roots. And I would, if I was making those like cute patchwork pot holders, I would target that audience. And it's not that hard to do. You make the products, take the pictures, and then open up a business Pinterest account. Super easy. You don't pay for it or anything like that. You just set it up as a business account, and then you can basically share your products right from your Shopify store to your Pinterest account. And to that note, because I'm going through stuff this morning, if you haven't been here and you weren't here last week, I did a pretty much huge announcement for how I'm going to take my business forward. And part of that is blogging. And so this last week, I have been working my butt off on a whole bunch of really helpful blogs, which I put in the video description for you guys about how to start, grow, and scale your own craft business. So I think I'm on blog number 11 now. And basically I put the link in there for you, and you can go to the page and read all the blogs that are currently there. And they're not all linked together yet, so bear with me as I do that. But you can read one blog, click back out, read the next one, click back out. And there's some really, really, really helpful information there for how to get your products onto many different platforms easily. And I was saying I want to grow my Pinterest up to 1 million monthly views. And last month it was at 34,000. Then I had a good spike, and for about a week it was at about, I think it was like 48, and now it's dropped down to 42,000 views a month. And ideally, I'd like to get it up to 1 million views a month. So I'm working really hard on the blogging and getting you guys the information out as well. So hopefully, has anybody gone on to my website and read any of that yet? I know I did announce it last week. And then I'm going to also be making a newsletter where I will be sharing more about my business and codes and, the sales you guys can get for the week from places that let me know they're having a sale, so you can get in on some of the fun. On top of doing the live videos, doing tutorials on my YouTube channel, and growing the YouTube channel membership. So that's what's been happening. It's a lot. This is working much better with my new thread here. Oh, Karen. So the channel membership went up to 29 members now. I don't know why, but it seems to go up and down. And I think what happens is, like, for one thing, I wasn't working that much over Christmas because I had the Christmas markets, and then we had holidays, and then I had, I don't know if you were here for it, but I had COVID and norovirus at the same time, and wasn't that special. So I wasn't able to work quite that much on the membership portion of the channel. And so I think what happens is if people don't come back and see a video, it doesn't prompt them to renew their membership. So they have set it up to automatically get canceled. And then I think some people just get bored and they leave, which is fine. So this morning when I checked, it was at 29 members. And when we reach 150 paid members, that's when we're going to do the giveaway. And I can show you the giveaway here in a second. And oh, Heather has not seen any of the blogs yet, but she'll definitely check it out. Yeah, so I'm gonna write the blogs, and then once the whole series is wrote, I think there'll be about 22 blogs on that entire series, and I'm done number 11. Then I'm going to have a couple of downloads, and I might even turn it into a little course, and then you guys could purchase the course and just have everything linked together. So I find sometimes too, like when I have, I was at Pinterest views, I was at 48,000 monthly views. So that's Pinterest. I thought you were talking about the channel membership, but Pinterest, when I started the blog writing, which I started probably 3 weeks ago, I want to say now, I was at like 34,000 monthly Pinterest views, which is good, but it's not good enough. And I want to get them up to 1 million a month, which I know is an extraordinary number, but you can do it if you do it strategically. So then as soon as I started working like night and day on my Pinterest account, Pinterest spiked my content temporarily, I believe, and it went up to 48,000 monthly views. Now, the last few days, it's been settling down again. And today, what did I say I was at? I think I was at 36. What was I at? No, 40, 42. I can't remember now. Anyway, it's settled back down again. I think they give you a spike just to see, how serious you are about using the platform. And honestly, I hadn't been using it very consistently. So this year is the year that Other things are in place, and I have enough content and I know enough stuff to be able to write consistently. So that was my goal for this year, business wise, was to get my Pinterest content up to 1 million monthly views. And then that subsequently will drive traffic to my website. And I would like to get my website traffic up to 50,000 impressions a month. And it's currently sitting at about 1,000. Okay, Karen, watch it later. Thanks for coming. Everybody say goodbye to Karen. Bye, Karen. So when you're building a craft business, all of this stuff adds up. It all, plays on one another, like for how you can do it, how you can grow stuff. You just have to keep at it, basically. I'm not saying you have to do everything all at once, but I will tell you in those blogs that I've wrote, it's a very systematic approach to grow your craft business. And heck, I'm giving you all my products on my channel here anyway. So, make your own products as well, but you take an idea or two from me and go with it. I was saying last week too that I saw another very popular creator that sews rugs, and a rug basically that's going to be this size, 40 strip rug. She was selling it for 275 US dollars. So there's money to be made. You just have to find the people that want to purchase the product at the price you're offering it for. And if you start high, you can always come down, but know your worth. And I don't sell mine for $275. I have other ways of making money, but that's what she's chose to do. This rug will be $145 Canadian, and available on my website. In fact, I redid a whole bunch of rugs last week. Images, updated what was available for you guys already. And even with shipping and tariffs, my rug will be cheaper than her $275. So keep that in mind if you want to order rugs for yourself. Doesn't, people can charge whatever they want for a product. If you can get the price for it, why the heck not, right? But I do offer like the jelly roll rug sewing, like everything on my channel for tutorials is free. And some of these other creators charge you even for the tutorial, which I kind of think is like, are you kidding me? Because our grandmas used to make this stuff. So, yeah, whatever. Like, do you. I'm going to do me over here, and this is working for me. So I quite like what's going on here. Okay. Who wants to hear a fun random fact about me? A little teaser as I sew this rug. It just came to mind of like, all right, we'll let you vote in the comments here. Fun random fact. If 4 of you say yes, then I will tell you the fun random fact. So that'll be a way to get the comments up on my video. Viewer participation at its finest. So if you want to hear it, you have to comment yes. We need 4 yeses. Heather's yes, because Heather is all about how weird I am. She's like, invited me to stay at her place and everything. Hello, Ala Manto. I don't know how to say that. Welcome to the channel. I hope you like it here. Okay, so we're going to take a break from sewing here for a second. And we're going to show you the members only prize pack because it's absolutely insane. So if you join the channel membership, the link is in the video description, or you can join. There'll be a little $sign on your screen somewhere. You can join from there, or you can go to the main channel image and hit join. basically it's right beside the, subscribe. It'll say join this channel, and you can join myself and a bunch of other weirdos here on Home Stitchery Decor. And when we reach 150 paid members of the channel, we're going to do a draw. This is the prize pack that's in that draw. And when we reach 150 paid members, I'll do a live video. Everybody will be assigned a number, and then we'll use a spin to win wheel like on the computer. And if your number that was assigned comes up on the win wheel, then you're going to be the winner. And I'm going to send this all to you free of charge because it's fun. And then we just do like members only stuff here all the time. So right now we need 4 yeses for me to tell you the random fact, and we only got 1. So comment yes if you want to hear the random fact about me. And while we wait for those comments to come in, I'll go through the prize pile here. So first off, you're going to receive a envelope pillowcase in the coral floral fabric. This fits a 20 by 20 inch pillow insert. And can I say yes 4 times? No, that's cheating, Heather. All of these products, there's lives for that we did. So you can go back and watch all the lives. Then we have this lovely green spring tea towel that we made a couple of weeks ago. Linda's yes, so that's 2 of you. We've got 2 sewing kits of gray oven mitt, and the video tutorial is here on my channel. So go ahead and have a watch. We've got a set of reindeer Christmas ornaments. Chelsea, one of our channel members, picked the colors out. She wanted the black and cream. So Rita, we've got 3. We need 1 more yes before I'll tell you the random fact. We've got a set of 4 Super Cozies. The tutorial is on my channel for how to make them. You're going to sew your own. They're in the coral floral fabric again. We've got 2 sets of fridge magnets, 1 in Robert Kaufman fabric and 1 in black and white fabric. And we've got 2 of my these are my own designs Christmas cards. And so you'll receive those. We've got a copy of my book, From Zero to YouTuber, which is available on Amazon. It's available in every single country. So you can go ahead and order that. If it doesn't matter what you're doing, this is a blueprint for how to start, grow, and scale your own YouTube channel. So if you speak English or read English, you can follow this little course, basically, that I put into a book. Heather's always stirring things up around here. Karen would say yes, right? Okay, well, I'll give you that. So I'll tell you the tea. She would. We've got the Clover fabric tube maker. You need that to make the tubes for the rugs. We've got 2 Robert Kaufman Christmas placemats in reversible Christmas. They're reversible. I love working with that fabric. In fact, I'm going to order some more Robert Kaufman Christmas fabric. We've got a jelly roll rug in gray, and I'm just going to put some of this off to the side. So that one would be a nice little rug for a bathroom, or if you've got a trailer, that would be a nice rug for there too. Kitchen rug. If you've got a small apartment, a little nursery rug. We've got a few more tea towels here. 4, in fact. We've got a reindeer black and red Christmas. We've got a nice subtle gray tea towel. We've got another poinsettia and cardinals dish towel. And we made this one last week too. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's in that coral floral fabric everybody loves. I keep sewing with that. So you guys keep voting on as to what to put into the prize pack. Then we've got the FAF quilters kit, which has got 2 quilting rulers, rotary cutter, rotary blades, and 2 packs of needles. And then on the bottom of this, it's also got the rotating cutting mat, which is from FAF. So that's pretty amazing. And then we've got one of my best-selling products at Christmas markets is the Christmas stocking. And you need this die for it. You'll have to buy the machine, but the die is really expensive too. So I'm including the stocking die. And I have a video tutorial on my channel for how to make the Christmas stockings with fur trim, which I have not seen done by anybody else on YouTube. So the fur trim is like you know, the next level, the next level, the next level. And if you like, I can show you one of my stockings so that you can see as an example how fabulous it actually is. I make them lined and I buy the prettiest fur trim I can find. So that is the Christmas stocking. And like I said, there's a video tutorial for it. These are absolutely like amazing Christmas market products. Who doesn't need a stocking? And if you can make them and batch them and make them affordable, people will buy them. Imagine that. And the only way I know how to make things, you know, batching is cutting out properly, consistently. If you can cut things out super quick, you're going to make more money. And that's where the AccuQuilt will come through. So that is that. All right, random fact. I wish I had a picture here, but I don't. Random fact. Who watched Three's Company? Raise your hand if you watched Three's Company. Like with Suzanne Summers, John Ritter, and oh my gosh, what was that other lady's name? Freaking heck, I just forgot it. Golly, what was her name? Anyway, love her. I also loved Mrs. Roper and Stanley. So, Janet, that's right. Her name was Janet. Chrissy and Janet. Anyways, there's these clubs all over North America called like, what do they call it now? Mrs. Roper. Oh no, Roper Romp. That's what we call it. I was like in my head, what the heck is it on my Facebook page? So I like to dress up as Mrs. Roper, and so do a whole bunch of other people in this city. And we have an annual night at this local bar, and we'll have, you know, a couple hundred Mrs. Ropers all dressed up, everybody dressed up as Mrs. Roper. We'll take over this outdoor pub. Then we do a walk about the neighborhood. It's absolutely freaking hilarious. And we call it the Roper Romp. They have people that, you know, sometimes get together in Vegas and such. And everybody dresses up as Mrs. Roper. We have some guys that go. They dress up as Mr. Stanley. And I even got my husband in on the fun. And I have dressed him up. So he has a standing outfit in his closet, which now doubles as his Halloween costume as well. And we've done things like raise money for the food bank. And now there's a small group of people that are going out to old folks' homes and visiting some of the old folks' homes. I haven't got in on that yet because I just haven't been available on the days that they have been doing it. But I think I'm going to do it because I think that's going to be super fun and just, you know, something to do for the community that's absolutely freaking hilarious. And sewing this rug today reminded me of this fun thing that I like to do, just because of the colors in this rug and the fact that my caftan is orange. So, and if you don't know what a caftan is, you can just search it, order them up on Amazon. They'll come out to your house within a day or two. It's basically like a thin bathing suit cover up with typically great big sleeves on it and obnoxious floral prints, and they're fabulous. So I've got the wig, I've got the jewelry, and off we go, and everybody meets up at the local pub, and it's freaking hilarious. So, random fact about me. Dress up as Mrs. Roper. And of course, I've pretty much got her body type nailed. You know, middle-aged woman, a little bit chubby. Pretty fun. So we have a pretty good time with that. Oh my goodness. I think there might actually be 2 rugs in this basket. We'll sew one today. So now it's up to you guys. what should we talk about next? What have you got going on? Heather, is your house okay? I know you had fires, and then I saw on the weekend there were massive tornadoes. Like, what on earth is happening here? And basically all I've got going on is I do have a couple of shoots on my plants that we were talking about last week. If you weren't here, I planted a whole bunch of seeds and bulbs. So the seeds are in little greenhouses. And this morning I looked, and sure enough, I've got a whole bunch of dahlias that have sprouted. So I'm pretty excited about that because I've never grown dahlias before. And some sweet peas as well coming up. And even though it snowed like 3 inches here yesterday, the seeds are in the house. And then I've got all of my bulbs. They are not in a greenhouse. They're just in their containers, and they're on shelves in a cool, dark place in the basement here. So those need to sit in there for a couple of weeks. And we're sewing rugs. So the trick here with this rugs is to not push or pull in any direction. When you see the first the training videos where I go close up, you do have to push around the first few corners on the inside. Watch those videos because they will get you around those first few corners. Once everything's flat around those first few corners, you just keep the speed and the tension consistent, and you will see that I will not even have to iron this rug whatsoever. Just steady as she goes. And using good material and good batting is going to be a life changer for you. Yes, we are safe. I was actually showing tomorrow. So good vibes sent my way. Oh, showing. I get it. You were showing your house because you're selling it. People love and want to buy your house. Oh my goodness. Okay. So is it for sale? Are you moving too? Because wasn't it it was Melissa last week, right? That was getting a new house as well. She's getting a new trailer on her property because her old one is like a 1970s trailer. So the fabric here, I don't know which brand this fabric was. I think I got this from Missouri Star, and I don't have a code for Missouri Star. Sorry, they don't have any affiliate codes or anything. But if you watch their site, they do have daily deals. And so I bought I try to buy like 20 jelly rolls at a time, just so as I'm making the rugs, I'm not constantly updating my Shopify store. So this was, I believe I bought Boxing Day last year. They had a pretty good sale on it. Their daily deals, you're almost always limited to one color. And then, of course, you can call me ma'am, but not the way that other lady called me ma'am. Raise your hand if you missed last week's tea. I have the printouts here. If you want to hear last week's tea, because you missed the live, we can read them again. It's pretty hilarious. I'm not going to lie. You can call me ma'am, but not that way. Oh my goodness. That was so funny. So funny. So this rug will be about 41 inches long by about 30 inches wide. I'm pretty sure this is my 40 strip rug I've got in this basket. I could be wrong. But if it's 40 strips, it should be about 40 inches because each one of these is approximately, just under 1 inch. So by the time you go round and round, that's what it equals out to. And of course, it'll differ. Like some fabric is cut 40 inches is the bolt, and others is they're 42 inches wide. So if you do get wider fabric, of course, then you're going to get a little bit more on your rug. Hi, Nola. That's Loretta, right? Are you from Nola's Country Store? And you changed your profile. I believe I've got the right person. Hello. Welcome. We've been talking about all the deals we have. In the video description, there's a Connecting Threads has 25% off. So, yeah, Lorette, I did get it right. I'm trying to remember everybody. When I have 1 million followers, it might be a little bit harder, but I'm trying to remember everybody as we go. Welcome back. Happy Monday. The lives we're going to try to do Mondays at 2 p.m. now because that's when I'm available. I got an opening in my schedule, so I have a consistent date. Thank goodness. And I was saying, Thursdays were okay, but come summertime, we do camp. So we we typically leave for the weekend, and then our house sitter comes and lives here, but we're gone. So unless she wants to do the lives for me. Hi, Miss Joanne Page. Hello from the UK. Hi, I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, where is everybody from? What are you guys all up to today? I'm going to take a little sip here of my Coke Zero. I should get them to sponsor me because I do. I have one of those a day usually. Oh, glad I get another thing of beige thread here because this one's going to run out on this roll. So as long as you're not pushing or pulling on these, they go super flat. And I'm using my FAF Quilt Ambition 635. Love this thing. Super wide zigzag on it. If you like these kind of machines, I put the link in the video description, and this one is on sale, and it's got 200 stitches. Oh, you always wanted to be Chrissy Snow? I love Chrissy. Oh, yes, I do love her. Oh, that's so sweet. Linda is from Pennsylvania. Barbara from Surrey in England. Love your work. Thank you, Barbara. That's very kind of you. Does everybody here know who Mr. Beast is? If you don't, just go to YouTube and search Mr. Beast. And he's super fun. And he does all kinds of cool community-minded projects, but he also plays these games with people and has like huge giveaways. Like he'll give somebody a house or $1 million or anyway. I would like to be like the Mr. Beast, but for quilting people. And the more people that watch the channel and the more you tell your girlfriends and the more you connect with the channel and leave a comment and all that kind of stuff, the easier this will be. And we already have the prize pack, which is over 950 Canadian dollars, which will send you, doesn't matter where in the world you live for that. If you join the channel and your name's John, you can win that huge prize pack. And once we reach 150 paid members of the channel, your name will be entered into the draw. We'll do the draw live. So if we can get the, the channel growing. Jamaica, Marilyn's from Australia. Hi, Marilyn. Jamaica, I'm back. Yep, Jamaica's back. I just want to build the channel up like huge. Yes, I'm going to benefit from it, but I give out tons of free content and we do prizes and you're all going to benefit from it. And it's going to be amazing. And wouldn't it be fun if we could just come somewhere and not listen to crap, not listen to people being unkind, not listen to wars, not listen to politics, just hang out with a bunch of like-minded people and, get told when there's going to be a sale on something so we can actually enjoy our lives a little bit and have some fun. So that's what I want to do. Lemoore, California. Oh, I think we knew that, didn't we, Rita? I think you told us that once before. You're going to check out the sewing machine? Yeah, do that. Currently in Oklahoma, but soon I'll be watching from Arkansas. Well, I don't know if I want to come to Arkansas. I mean, you promised me Oklahoma. And I want to say this, Alma Muloto. Did I say that right? I try really hard, you guys. I really do. I do try because I want, people to feel comfortable here. Super. I did it. Yay. Now we're missing a Lewis. He always signs on late. He's one of our regular channel members. He always comes on. He typically signs on late at the end of the video. It's way more beautiful. So you guys, Heather and I have decided that we're going to be friends. Or did I decide that, or Heather decided for us? So she's invited me to come stay with her, which I mean might not be a bad idea. We could probably get in some trouble. Hit up a few quilting stores, teach each other a couple of things. You'll have to feed me. And I'm allergic to carrots, so don't give me any carrots if I come visit you. I would like to do it. You get the channel big enough that maybe one day we have like a cruise or something. Like other people have done that. So we're getting there. At 10,000 subscribers, I'll be able to get some brand deals. So that's coming up pretty quick because we're already at 9,000. Yeah, we'll dress up as Mrs. Roper and go on the town. Oh my goodness. Who's coming? If we did that, who would come? I think that'd be hilarious. Okay, let's see how far we can get with this. With this thread. Pretty far, I think. Might be able to finish this rug with this one. What's the difference? Okay, sometimes it's the fabric, to be honest. Okay, so the question is from Lorette. What is the difference between this rug and the one you did before? This seems to have an extra kick to it. It is the fabric. Some fabric sews slower because it doesn't go through the machine as fast. It literally doesn't. It's thicker, or it's like has a waxier texture to the fabric line. And some fabric, like this one, is softer. And when it's softer, it sews quicker through the machine because the machine can do it quicker because it's not dragging. The needle's going through fast, all those kind of fun things. So sometimes you have to slow down. Batiks, if you're sewing anything with batiks, you really have to slow down because the machine just doesn't go as fast as you would like it to. So that's the difference there. But good question. Good catch. Good catch for sure. This one did really well at my Christmas market. And I had another ones with orange and blue last year. And I don't have any more of it. In fact, I don't think I even have a picture of it because I think I made like 14 rugs. And I swear to God, I was like, I'm going to hang this rug up at the Christmas market and it's going to hang there the entire Christmas market. That's in my head. That's what I was thinking. And didn't it go first? All of it, every single size with orange and blues in it. I was like, okay, well, I'm completely mistaken for what people like for colors. So if you're going to sell some of these and you're going to do a Christmas market, just note that some of these orange and blue combinations people are loving. So keep that in mind. Oh, yeah. See, it could be your fabric. It definitely can be your fabric. So literally some of it's thicker, right? Like you can feel it. And once you know that, when you're picking fabric, you will also choose fabric differently. So I have some favorite fabric that I like to work with. Pretty much anything from Connecting Threads is absolutely lovely. But I'm not a huge fan of working with batiks. They always seem to take longer. I do make them. I have some fabric here already that's batiks that I need to sew up. That super dark red one that I've got on my website, that one also takes a little bit longer to sew, just so you know. I made a rug with batik once. This is Marilyn. Marilyn said, I made a rug with batik once, decided I would never use it again because my sewing machine just hated it. Yeah. Does anybody else have some tips for fabric for us? Um, like I haven't made every single color, but or every single brand. Like I have Michael Miller. His stuff is fantastic. Connecting Threads, anything by Riley Blake is amazing. Wilmington Prince I really like, but surely there's a couple um, people that have sewn with different fabrics here that have different stuff that they like as well. So, any suggestions for us, you guys? Like, chime in for us. Why not? I typically, Heather, when I'm picking out fabric, because you're a little bit newer to sewing jelly rolls, I don't like anything with like a waxy feel to it. So even if I'm at the fabric store and just buying a few meters, I try to just like walk away from anything when you rub the fabric together and the fabric doesn't actually slide, I stay away from that. Whereas I don't know if I have any here because I just don't even buy it. You want fabric that like literally will slide on itself, if that makes sense, as opposed to catch. And once you've done a few and you've got that odd one where it's just absolutely freaking miserable, you will know not to buy that fabric again. You'll be like, oh, let me buy something else. It's like this one takes, 30% longer, which cuts into your bottom line, right? So we want you to make some money. And everyone, if you haven't heard, Heather is doing really good. She's sold rugs and bags already, just since she started following the channel. So I'm not taking credit for it. She's done the whole work herself, but I mean, she's freaking doing pretty good here. So, like, go you. Go you, go you. Oh, yes, tiny spool. Um, I've made a couple of rugs with tiny spool fabric too, and there's videos on the channel here. They're on Amazon, but they are a small business. They sell their products on Amazon. So when I'm done the video, I'll put my Amazon link in for you guys, and you can see which company I'm talking about for sure. There'll be like the whole everything I use off of Amazon link. I know some people hate on Amazon, but there are small businesses that sell on Amazon, and Tiny Spool is one of them. So check them out. Their stuff's really nice, and they can, if you're starting your own business, they have a consistent color line, right? So I don't know how many's on there, maybe 8 different colors, but I've been able to reorder them. So that's important if you're going to start your own website, make your rugs, take your product photos, and then market them. It would be really nice if you could actually get the fabric again and again, so you're not doing all of that other work over and over again. And that's the reason, literally the reason, why I buy so much fabric like in one color. So I was saying, I order 20 jelly rolls at a time, and that's in one color. That's simply so I don't have to constantly keep updating my website. So they might not all be made and like finish being made, but once they sell off my website, I've got bins and bins of fabric here where I can just quickly go and grab the same fabric, make the same rug, and just hit the quantity restock on my Shopify store. I'm going to use your techniques. This is Nola, so Lorette. I'm going to use your technique to make myself a rug into clothes, but I am learning from you. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and Heather, do you have a specific needle you use? I broke 3 yesterday, supposed to be heavy duty, but they totally wet junk. Okay, yeah, total junk. Janome purple needle, if you're ordering them off Amazon, that's a really good needle for these. Or Schmetz 116. The purple needle you'll have less skipped stitches with. Don't buy the off-market needles that they sell on Amazon. They're not good. I've tried. They're just not good. So Schmetz, and this is how I order because I have commercial accounts, right? So when you go to the one just came out. When you go to the quilting store and you see the needles literally lined up, like this is how many needles I have. Each one of these is a pack of needles. That's how many I order at a time. Yeah, Tiny Spool has a great color lineup and the fabric is good. It really is. So, like I said, I'll put my Amazon link in the video description for you guys if you want to save my Amazon link and anything that you buy on Amazon. If you just click on my link first, it doesn't matter what you buy, just go into Amazon through my link. Then I do earn small commissions. They're very small on Amazon, but you know what? Every dollar counts as a small business. So I'll try to share. I'm starting a newsletter. I will do it. As soon as I'm done writing this blog series, then I'll start the newsletter because I want to have something to put into the newsletter. So part of it will be my blogs, the supplies that I use, that kind of stuff. And I'll share links. So when I've got the newsletter up and running, I'll let you guys know, and you can go to my website and sign up for it. And then I'll try to share an Amazon link every week too. So if you're shopping on Amazon for anything like laundry soap, you can click on my link. And if you make the purchase within 24 hours, then I get paid. So every penny adds up when you're a small business. And if you're starting your own small business, you should be doing these same steps. Because if I can do this, anybody can do this. Not that hard. So I suspect I'll be working on the newsletter next week. So I want to finish these, the blog series that I've got going on right now, which is going to be probably one of the most helpful blog series you'll ever have for your business. What? Go read the blog series. But Rita has just commented here, since I started watching your channel, I've sold 22 rugs. Rita, that's amazing. And did you, like, I don't want to take credit for anything that you're doing, but did you just learn what to do while you're watching this channel? I'm really curious now. Holy tamale, Rita. That's amazing. We want to hear all about it. So tell us all about it, please. That's amazing. I keep telling people, I can't make these for everybody. You are not my competition. I would rather teach you here on YouTube and have you do amazing freaking things than, just gatekeep and try to sell all the rugs to everybody myself. I don't even want to make them, to be honest. My shoulder's half jammed up. I was at freaking acupuncture the other day and my shoulder is still like, I can't do this. Like scratching my back, I got to come right through to the other side. It's really bothering me. Okay, so Nola, you use 40 strips to make one rug, this the big size. I use 40 strips, 30 strips, and 20 strips, and you can see all the different sizing on my website, which is homestitcherydecor.com, and they're all taken in front of my my kitchen oven, so you can actually get a really good sense of how big the different rugs are. Hello, Marcian Daniels. Welcome to the channel. I'm not sure if I've seen you here before. Welcome. We are sewing jelly roll rugs. We are cheering on people on this channel that are channel members that have done amazing things. You're welcome, Nolette. I don't know if you guys can see the comments on the lives after they're done, so I try to read them out as we're going. So this rug here is a 40 strips of fabric. They're cut 2.5 inches width of fabric. And if you need the like the step-by-step tutorial is the main video on my channel. Go ahead and watch that. And then, like I said there 2 weeks ago, I did a live with Jolie Maison fabric from Connecting Threads, which I'll show you guys again if you're just coming onto the channel here. Where is it here? Jolie Maison. I'll show you the rug so you can see. This fabric, you guys, is on sale right now. The link is in my video description for Connecting Threads. So go and shop the link. And it's on sale 25% off right now. So this is one that I did 2 weeks ago, maybe. It was a live. Go back and watch that live. And it is a super close-up, like how you do all the corners, everything live. So if you haven't ever seen the lives done that close up, this is the video for you. And there's also this fabric from Connecting Threads as well, which was Whitney Court. And I believe you can still get that in yardage. So check out the link in the video description and check out the live videos where I do them really close up and we'll teach you, how to do that. Today we're just sewing one and having a pretty good chat here. So yes, how did you sell 22 rugs? We're all dying to know. How'd you do it? What'd you do? Who'd you sell them to? If I was going to start these today and I didn't have a website yet, I would sell them on Facebook Marketplace. And in that blog series, I explained to you why you should have your own website and why I like Shopify, because it links up to absolutely everything. And so if you want to grow a business, you can do it really affordably on Shopify and sell across every single platform from there. I do not recommend starting an Etsy store. I do recommend starting a Shopify store and then linking your products over to Etsy. And that way, if something were to go wrong, you still own all of your customers, you have access to their emails, that kind of thing. So you're not all in the crapper. And there's lots of ways with apps to sync your listings over to an Etsy store, and then all of your inventory is on one platform. And you can also retarget any customer that you've sold to on Etsy with mail outs with the orders that they have and let them know that you actually have a website as well and redirect them to your own website after the fact. Facebook was a flop for me. I only sold one rug on there, but it could be me because I'm not the best at promoting myself. I'll tell you what, it's a you problem, which nobody wants to hear. And oh my gosh, if only somebody had told me, 99% of your problem is your craft isn't good enough or you're not marketing it properly. It's as simple as that. So if you're making crap, you're going to get crap results. And an easy way to find out if you're making crap or if your product images are not good enough or whatever it is, literally go to Etsy and find the person that's doing the best. They have the most sales in their store. And then copy what they're doing on a Shopify store. Yeah, hard facts, also true. It's not that hard. Even the like the mandalas that I make, I'm sure some of you have seen them. I make these layered mandala art things. How it started was I wanted a mechanized, something in this studio that was mechanized that could make me money while I was doing something else. Now I got to try to find a bobbin here. Okay, while I was doing something else. So I purchased a Cricut machine and then I went on to Etsy and I found the most complicated thing I could find. And then I reverse engineered how to design it. I designed my own files, and that's the very first thing that I made with my Cricut machine. And I still sell the designs and I sell the finished artwork all the time. You just have to, here's a Like, pro tip, right? Start at the highest. Don't start down here and be like, I'm going to learn how to do this for 6 years and cry and all the stuff. Go find the most fancy thing and figure out how to make it and then charge people money for it. You will save yourself hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of grief. Just start at the top and then work your way back. And that's also why I always say start with a Shopify store, because I explain it in those blog series, but start with a Shopify store. It connects to everything. If you start with the best and just learn how to do it, yes, it's hard, learn how to do it, you will save yourself years of work, years of trying to figure out how to actually do something. And that also kind of ties back into, if you haven't seen it yet and you're a member of the channel, the Motivation Mondays, the very first video I put out today was you need a win. And if you start winning right from the start, you are much more likely to follow through with things and you'll win more often. Ooh, this is a beauty. But yeah, there's definitely 2 rugs in this bin. I thought there was 1. We only have this much left to sew, and then we'll show it off. And we'll go through the members only prize pack again before we end the video. So if you're thinking of joining the channel, it's $2 a month to join the channel membership. And then you have access to members only content. You get early access to some of my other videos. You get discounts on the digital products, and you get your name into prize draws. She's not telling us how she sold the 22 rugs. We're just so impressed. Normally, before I sew these round and round, I have clipped off all the little threads so you guys don't have to watch me do that. But apparently I was busy at Christmas time because this rug has been sitting in the bin since before Christmas. I had a whole bunch of rugs sewn up where they were just the tubes. And then if they sold out at my Christmas markets, I would come home and pick the whatever rug had sold out that I'd sewn the tubes for and whip another one up, so I was never out of anything at my market. Typically, I like people to have the same experience on the last day of the Christmas markets as the people had at the first day of my Christmas markets. And that means making sure I have stock that I can refill. So my booth is full, even on the last day. And that's, it's pretty unattainable your first year or 2 of doing markets. But consistent products, make the same product and be able to restock it. You'll save yourself hours of your life. For the most part, I've been okay, here's the answer, guys. Here's the answer. Yes, for the most part, I've binge watched several of your videos, picking up tips that help me create a quality product faster. Less boo-boos along the way. That's all you want, right? All I want in life is for somebody that's like following me to like do better than me and like surpass me. That's all I want. I think that's amazing. Well done, you. Well done. I'm so excited to hear when people do well for themselves. Like it's just it's like it's my win, right? If you watch the members only video, I said, hey, you guys, get a win, tell us about it. Of course, go watch the video and then participate. But my win, I think this week might be somebody who watches my channel is selling her rugs really well. So that's a win. That's a win for me. That's amazing. Who doesn't want to do that? Very cool. Very cool. All right. Coming up to the end of this rug. How many have we still got watching live here? Marilyn, do you only make the oval rugs? I made a rectangle one. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the rows straight. Do you have any tips for doing that? Here's what happened, Marilyn. I made a rectangular rug one time and it was an absolute nightmare. And I have never made another rectangular rug because I thought they were horrible and impossible. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to figure out how to do this because the amount of time I did the first one was just ridiculous. I will never do it again. It was a custom order from one of my regular customers who owns lots and lots of my rugs. And she paid for it and she loves it. But we both agree it was a little wonky. And oh my gosh, just the amount of time I spent doing it was absolutely atrocious. I have heard, you sew one side and then you flip it around and you sew the other direction to try to keep it straight. Maybe there's some other YouTubers that have made rectangular rugs that have videos on it, but I am never going to make another one. I just thought that was the worst idea ever. There's 9 watching. Hi guys, 9 of you. A typical rug is 40 strips. I add an extra 4, what? Rita is saying a typical rug is 40 strips. I add 4 additional strips of a fabric that has the Lord's Prayer. And then I call it devotional rugs. They're great for prayer rooms and nurseries. Genius. Absolutely genius. Absolutely genius. And I don't know where you like. I'm sure if somebody wanted to emulate that, they could find fabric that had the Lord's Prayer on it. I mean, there's I don't know how many people are in North America total, but there's an estimated 84 million crafters in North America. So nobody's competing here with one another. Just find your thing. You could also do that with like nursery fabric. Make sure you don't use licensed prints, right? So anything that's licensed. Don't use hockey teams or Mickey Mouse. None of that. You can't do that. But that is absolutely genius. Absolutely genius. I love that. You guys, I'm going to do a video. Linda loves it. Loretta loves it. Marilyn loves it. What a clever girl you are. We love it. I'm going to do a video here. I want to do it as in a couple of videos or in my next video. I've got a couple of ideas, like really good ideas that I want to share with you guys. But I want to put them into short form videos, not just on one of these lives, so that I get more views on it. But that is absolutely clever. Okay, so remember I was talking about AccuQuilt earlier, and they have dies on sale, and you could make the pot holder die, blah, blah, blah. You could take one of those, projects off of AccuQuilt where you can cut out, the project differently. This is just one of, like, you can cut out jelly roll strips with the AccuQuilt, right? But you could put into Chat GPT, give me 20 ideas for a product that I could make with this cutout of fabric. Put the picture of the cutout of the fabric, and ChatGPT should be able to come up with some ideas. Maybe not all that good, but you'll probably get at least one that's a decent idea for a product that you could make with that die that you cut out the special way of the fabric, whether it be a handbag or a pot holder or whatever it is. And then you could go on and ask it, where could I market this to? Right? Okay, so Rita has gone on to say 90% of my rugs are round, which are easier for me to make. I am still working on oval rugs. They are work in progress, getting them to look like a rug and not a kidney bean. The only reason it's looking like a kidney bean is because you're pushing in. That's it. You're not feeding the fabric in evenly. So when you come to that long piece of the on the first corner here, Rita, you make sure it's even. And then if you've got it coming in a little bit, don't line your fabric up perfectly. Give it that a little bit of a smidge to come out, just even a hair, like an eighth of an inch, where you don't push it in. And you will find when you come around the next row, it'll be less of a kidney if you've already started on the first 3 rows. Give it a little give on this side, push it in where it's wider, and give it a little give where it's bunching in. Does that make sense? I should show you how to do it. Heather finds the round rugs easier to make as well. Yep, that's fine. I she buys fabric at Rita buys fabric at Hobby Lobby by the bolt when it's on sale. An 8-yard bolt comes out to about $38. Yeah. How are you cutting them, Rita? We're all curious. Stripology ruler, AccuQuilt, or cutting them by hand. There's 3 ways to do it, right? And if you find cutting the fabric is something that you want to do, I do recommend the AccuQuilt Studio. It has a studio die where I can essentially cut out 1 rug in 1 pass. But that took a while for me to get to that level. So the idea started out as a gift from my Bible study teacher, thank the Lord. And then you get known for it, and then everybody wants one because now you're known for that thing. That's amazing. Very clever. Very clever. And anybody, I mean, heck, I might steal that idea. Not that I'm selling 22 rugs at a time. I do lots of other things now, but mostly I do the Christmas markets for the finished products. And then I work on my YouTube channel, the membership, my book, marketing, writing blogs, affiliate marketing, that kind of stuff. So probably not even making as many as you at this point. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you fix that kidney, is wherever it's like, it goes like this, right? It's fat, it's narrow, it's fat. So on these sections, just a little smidge, pull that fabric out. And then on the where it's wider at the bottom, just push that in just a tiny little bit, just a smidge, because the only thing you're doing wrong is you're pushing or pulling in the fabric. Now, I've had 1 or 2 kidney rugs, but Rita also, I don't know if you saw that Jolie Maison, that red rug that I showed you here a while ago. There is a live that we did like 2 weeks ago with the Jolie Maison fabric, and my camera is literally right here. So if you've got time, it's the 2-hour video or whatever, but my camera is right up down here, and I'll show you how to do it there properly. So if you haven't watched that one, go and watch it, and watch how I feed the fabric in, and that will hopefully help you with that kidney shape. Because I know some people want the round rugs. I get asked for them. I'm going to make some round rugs this year. No, I am. But mostly people wanted oval from me. So that's kind of what I did. And I understand the round rugs can be easier, but the oval ones, mix it up a bit too. People will want them. Okay, we're coming up to the end here. We've got that purple thing. It's not easy. Oh, Lorette's saying it's not easy to get jelly roll fabric in your country, and she's from Jamaica. So can you buy it by the yard? And then you cut it 2.5 inches width of fabric. So off the bolt. Can I tell you something? This is next level stuff. Where your attention goes, results will follow. So whatever you learn to do, and you learn how to do well, that's where your results will come from, right? So if I spent, an hour making oval rugs, and I spent 50 hours making round rugs, which one do you think I'm going to be better at? So, no matter what you do in life, wherever your attention goes, that's where your results are going to follow. So, if I worked out and I ate more protein and I walked 2 hours every day, I would be a skinnier person. I don't do that. These are the results, right? This is the result of me not doing that. So, just whatever, keep that in mind for everything in your whole entire life. Where my attention goes, results follow. If you're hanging out with crappy people, I was going to say a different word. If you're hanging out with crappy people that don't have the mindset to do anything for themselves and are always negative Nancy's, those are going to be the results that you get because you're giving that your attention. If you hang out with next level people that are pushing you to do better, that are sharing their tips and tricks, that are encouraging you, that are telling you, exactly step by step how to do a process, and you pay attention to that and you spend 20 hours doing that, or you spend 50 hours with crappy people, where do you think the results are going to come from? So, whatever you do in your life, you don't have to be like, performing top level every minute of the day, but where your attention goes, results follow. Yeah, save up for that AccuCut. They take payment plans, right? So that's going to be one of the videos that I make for you guys. I want to do a short form video for ways to make money off your AccuQuilt cutting machine, because I think we're in this mindset of, it's a little too expensive, um, but there's ways of making money off of that that aren't just sewing. I'm gonna do a video really quickly here. Maybe by the end of the week, I'll have time to do that video because it's just so important. Yeah, save up the money for it. You will thank me, I hope. Okay, so here is the oval rug. Very pretty. Wait, what? Are you talking? Are you mind blowing over what I just told you about the where your attention goes, results follow? Is that where your mind's blown? I'm telling you that's I try to be really helpful. And I operate the AccuCutter. Yeah, ways to make money off your AccuCutter. I'm trying to be helpful here on this channel. I want to encourage you guys. So that is the oval rug. And I do have one little bauble here that I might hit with an iron. One little, it's like where the seam joined here. Not as helpful. But there's ways to make money that don't include sewing with your AccuCutter. Great advice and so true. It is true, isn't it? It's so true. I don't spend time with a lot of people that I spent time with even a year and a half, 2 years ago. A lot of you here know that my husband had colon cancer, and that was just an absolute freaking eye opener for the amount of crappy people we had in our lives. And he still spends time with some of them, but I don't, because I'm like, not so much. Not so much. Okay, so this is the 70s rug. How much do we love this? And I'm not sure if I have one on my site right now, but this one will go up as well. There's tons of other ones on there. I love it. It does remind me of the 70s. I don't know. People have got it for nostalgia, right? They love that orange color. So yeah, check yourself, right? Look at here's the thing too. I'll give you I'll probably write this in a blog at some point, and you're gonna read it. But here's the thing. Where you go, results follow. And what was the thing I was gonna say too? When growing as a person, typically if you're growing, like improving yourself, you're gonna lose friends at the rate of about 30% of your friends every 7 years. So just get used to it because people are going to hate on you. And the better you do, the more the people that are not doing as good as you are going to hate on you. And then the people that are doing way better than you are going to be sitting here like on a YouTube channel clapping for you because you made 22 rugs and sold them. Like that's amazing, right? So just get like it hurts sometimes and you're going to go through a lonely period and that's going to suck, but you're going to find your people and more people are going to start coming into your circle that lift you up, that encourage you to do hard things. And sometimes family. Okay, yeah, I don't talk to a single person in my family. Like a couple of cousins, I should say. I do talk to them, but I don't even talk to my own mother. Nope, all done. Um, Friends, relatives, everything. If they're just, I mean, it takes a lot for me to be like, okay, yeah, no, we're done. But I don't. I haven't talked to my own mother in probably 4 years, 5 years now. It's been a long time. Not a word, not a peep. And then my sisters got in on the fun, and I was like, okay, well, I told you how it was going to be. So, yeah, no. Anyways, I come from a horribly abusive childhood, and now I just want fun, good people around me. And like, I don't need to trauma bond with anybody, nothing like that. I've had lots of therapy and worked on myself, and probably 90% of the problems are my own doing, but I'm just like, this is not going to be the way I spend the rest of my life. So, we do happy things around here. Okay, so this is the next rug that I have in the bin, and I'm kind of thinking, where is the end of it? Can I find the end easily? Because if I could find the end easily, I think I might even turn this into a round rug. What color would the end be? Here it is. Okay, I don't think I'm going to sew the whole thing here, but I'm going to sew for a couple of minutes and see if I can make. Am I going to do it? No, I'm not. I'm going to do that on my next live. Next Monday, we will sew my first round rug together. How about that? Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll save that one for next week. Okay, so I don't know how many people are still here. Who needs to see the members only prize pack again? I think we should see the members only prize pack one more time. And that's not going in it because I don't want to. Okay, so the members only prize pack, you've got the AccuQuilt Studio die for the stockings. Remember, there's a video tutorial on my channel for how to make the stocking. It looks like this, and I figured out how to make it with a lining and make it with this luxurious fur trim. So this is the best I could do. There's no other tutorial I've seen with the lining and the fur trim. So I figured out how to do that. So go ahead and watch that tutorial. But if you want to make stockings for your Christmas markets, that's how I did it. Then we've got the FAF Quilters Kit, which has 2 rulers, rotary cutter, rotary blades, 2 packs of needles. And then on the underside is the really fancy FAF rotating cutting mat. And then we've got a whole bunch of tea towels. And all the products that we're going to show you here, they have lives, so you can go back and watch the lives. And so we've got this springtime tea towel with the yellow and the coral floral. We've got a Christmas tea towel with poinsettias and cardinals. We've got a gray tea towel, which is just a subtle, like monotone kitchen colors. We've got the red and black. I love this tea towel, Christmas reindeer tea towel. Then we've got, we forgot one item. You guys, we forgot one item before. It's sitting over here. How did we forget it? We've got Whitney Court fabric, a jelly roll from Connecting Threads. So that's beautiful. We've got 2 reversible Robert Kaufman Christmas placemats. You'll win those as well. We've got 2 of my own design Christmas cards. We've got a copy of my book, From Zero to YouTuber. This is available on Amazon. We've got 2 packs of fridge magnets, one with the Robert Kaufman Christmas fabric and one with just black and white kitchen Christmas color, or Christmas, what? Black and white kitchen florals. We've got a set of 4 coral floral soup bowl cozies. And the video tutorial, of course, is on my channel for that. So you'll sew those up yourself. Chelsea voted for this one. This is my reindeer collection. You can buy this design on my website and make these with your Cricut machine. And then just layer the colors however you like. But one of our channel members, Chelsea, decided she wanted the black and cream ones. Put it into the gift pile here. So we let her do that because it's fun. We've got 2 oven mitts in gray. And again, there's a tutorial on the channel. We've got, oh, everything's fallen down here. We've got this lovely tea towel, which we made last week as well. Did we do this one? Oh, well, heck, I don't know if we put this one in, but we did now. So you'll receive that tea towel. You'll receive the coral floral pillow sham, which fits a 20 by 20 inch pillow insert. I get my pillow inserts from IKEA. They are lovely and they are feather and they are just lovely. We've got the Clover fabric tube maker, and then we've got an actual jelly roll rug. So when we reach 150 paid members of the channel, that prize pack will be drawn live on the channel. And I don't know, I think that I should add something to it. I'm going to add today to the pile something fun. I'm going to come over here to the side. All right. This is the side. Oh, thank you for joining. Welcome to the social club. Welcome. This is the side of my room that I have all my items for sale. So there's, rack after rack after rack of stuff here that I sell at the Christmas markets. So I think today we're going to add in one mouse pad. And this features my own original textile design. So into the prize pack goes one mouse pad. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite one too. Cute. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's video. I want to make sure I can see you guys here while we get up. We've got a Cinnamon is awake and ready to say, are you coming? You ready to say hello? What's going on, baby girl? Oh, I don't know. She just woke up from her nap. Are you coming to see mommy? Nope, she's gone back to sleep. Okay, so Cinnamon is sleeping, and I think I've shared enough for today. Join the channel. It's a couple of bucks a month. You get in on the members only prize packs. You get discounts on my digital stuff. You get members only videos. You get me. Lots of me. Lots and lots and lots of me. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Go check out the video description or the first comment once in a couple minutes. It'll all be in the first comment. Connecting Threads has a really good sale on right now. Click the link in the video description and I will get paid if you purchase something because I'm an affiliate. So please click the link. But they have a better sale than I do. Their code is better right now. You get 25% off. So you just go through my link and then pick out what you want. Use their code at the top there and you get 25% off site-wide, which is crazy. Pretty cool. Sewing machines plus the sewing machine I have here is the Quilt Ambition 635. It is on sale as well, which is, this machine is lovely. I just love it. And I have a couple of other faffs here too. I've got the Quilt Ambition 635. I've got the Creative Ambition 640. And I've got the Select 4.0. It's an older model, but they have really affordable machines. They ship direct and they take payments. So if you're building your business and it's like, okay, I'm making $60 a month, then try to upgrade your equipment as quickly as you can, so that you can get your money coming in quicker. Yeah, you're welcome, Rita. Rita's doing fantastic. She sold freaking 22 rugs, and that's amazing. And that's what we're here for. I want to build this channel to 100,000 subscribers. We're over 9,000 right now. So that's amazing. Tell your friends, come join us. I'll be back next Monday at 2 p.m. Doing another live. We're going to sew a round rug. What? My very first round rug. I haven't made one yet. I swear to God. So, yeah, you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for joining the channel. Just thank you for being here. And I'll have a link to all of the blogs as well. I'm going to cough. So go check out the blogs on my website. I link them in the video description. And you can go and follow along and learn some stuff and hopefully get your own business going. Really good. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad we're doing this on Mondays. I just feel like sometimes by the end of the week, I was like, whoa. And now today I got up and did all my stuff, and it's just been an amazing day. And I'm so glad I did it. So have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.